friendship between England and Ireland. Oh.
Gideon found a clever way to avoid the Italians hugging and kissing. On our first night, I hadn't quite worked out how to use my phone camera. Gideon took us for dinner in an outdoors Bangkok restaurant with a very cool vibe and introduced us to the local beer. Pretty crowded hotel, as you can see. Barely any room to relax.
The thing about monks is they're fine. They're not like they're not like nuns. They're fine.
So that's all we need to know.
I've been told to say that about monks.
That's a what? You might be asking ourselves, what the hell is that? It is a what? And a big one.
It's like a monk's house.
While getting to know Giorgio, Gideon decided to pull out some of his incredible Italian.
Ciao bella. Grazie.
This didn't seem to work on our Italian visitors, who ditched us the first opportunity they had. Here we are, just on our first day trip out, going to see a floating market. I've got the tourists behind. Oh, they're very far behind. We've lost them already. Anyway, me and Gideon are going to see a floating market.
The local lady said, walk down this way, and then they all started staring at their phones.
So I've just ordered what is worryingly called a bomb roti, and she's made it by hand. And this is not water, this is oil that I'm getting my deep fried breakfast, my healthy breakfast in. That's really interesting. So, this is what I'm hoping to get, the bomb roti. Let's see if she's with us. Here we're just getting on we're in a floating market. And we're just going to get on a boat. Very, very pleasant weather today. Sunny, not too hot. A little bit humid. Exploring the river. It's a great way to get around Bangkok and see the markets.
It's much cooler now.
Got a little Miss Daisy next to me with her little hat on. Italians don't need hats. So we're just, after our boat trip, they dropped us off at a market and told us we had 20 minutes to have a look. So we are just having a look at some...
Just checking how much these Buddhas are. I don't think I'll get on the boat though.
Gideon's a big fan of these chickens.
I love it. Aren't they good though?
Yes.
They're so vibrant.
There's something you can say about Gideon. He always likes a good
chicken.
Here's a black Buddha, a gold Buddha, a white Buddha. They're very multicultural here in Thailand. And here's...
All hail Buddha.
Gideon is considering converting just so he can take a chicken home. So Gideon has taken us to a Wat called Wat Arun, and they gave us free water just for going in. And here you can see...
Our massive fee.
I nearly fell over laughing. And this, as you can see, is the remains of the Wat. Gideon is just standing here trying to help poor Thai women falling down the ramp. He's realised it's his perfect hunting point. So this is the Wat. Pretty cool, pretty cool. And then, boom! Huge, imposing structure. Absolutely beautiful as we're getting a bit closer. So, little update here. Weather has taken a turn for the worse, and we're about to board a boat. Gideon is very anxious that we're going to sink in the boat. Here for reference is the wind. Literally a couple of flags blowing.
For your mother.
Yes.
Hi, Mom.
We're definitely not going to die. That will be the video that shows us if we die on this boat. Right, quick update. Scratch what I said in the last video. We're definitely going to die.
Somehow we survived and we made it home in time for...
So it's Sunday night in Bangkok. Me and Giorgio have hired a whole private bar for ourselves. And we've just ordered some cocktails. Is our menu?
Who are you sending this to, by the way? Oh, sorry. Have you already do it?
So they're making us a sour. And what did you have? And a highball. Me and Giorgio just wandered off into Chinatown and lots of different things. We've seen crabs, we've seen shark fins, we've seen rats on the street, and Giorgio is just getting ready to eat street food. He's getting tom yum noodles, which are 60 baht, which is
80p?
64p roundabout, which is breaking the bank slightly, but we reckon we can just about afford it. So here's our guy making our noodles right now, and we are very excited.
Oh, it's like a vinaigrette. Very nice.
Pretty spicy, indeterminate fish in there, and noodles. Just buying a pomegranate juice, orange juice with green oranges. Just check out these mothers of pomegranates, as big as your head.
Yeah, I'm gonna put my hand for scale.
No, yeah. So it's as big as, well, Georgia's got huge hands, so actually it's not a very good scale.
Yeah, no. Put a quid for scale.
A quid. I don't have a quid.
A pack of cigarettes for
I've
scale.
only got baht.
Put a pack of cigarettes for scale. It's a universal unit of measurement.
So yeah, it's big. We're just heading off to explore a bit more of Chinatown. There's all these little places where you can get food on the street. It's very, very fun. We are having an awesome time. We're in our element. We have no idea what half the food is, but we're loving it. We're going to try as much food as possible. Things are taking a dark turn. We just started to walk down a alleyway. We don't know where it's going to go and everything's closed. But Giorgio seems confident.
After we escaped the dangers of Chinatown, we went to the Grand Palace the next day.
Uh-oh, there's a couple at the back. They have to run because they lost their way. Probably dropped their hat somewhere. Not very orderly conduct. Oh, look at the fat one go. Walk down the road to go and see a what? Giorgio, what's this holiday all about?
What? What? What?
No, what?
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 The what?
Very embarrassed Giorgio, standing guard while Dommy changes behind the wall to get into the what?
Adesso piegherà.
We just found out that he's actually changing in front of the entrance of a women's only school.
As one does.
We just wait for the police to show up and cart him off.
Well,
It's okay.
oh well, what ends well. Very good.
So we're just gonna go into a new Wat now.
What? What?
So we made it in the Wat. This is called Wat Phra. Giorgio, tell us some facts about the Wat.
So are very spiky because the Buddha can sit in the shade, and they mimic the pine trees under which the Buddha achieved enlightenment.
I see.
And so they build like a lot of fake trees.
Yeah.
That you see they have like flowers, and you can sit under them, and the monks they can be enlightened as well.
I see. I see.
Yeah, you see.
Wow. Who needs a guide tour? A tour guide? Huge. So we're inside a Wat. This is something pretty special. Never find this in the UK in the churches because all of our arthritis wouldn't take it. But everyone here just sits or kneels on the carpet to worship their Buddha. So, Wat Phra, which is where we are, is the temple complex that was built to be attached to the Grand Palace when it was built. So Bangkok has been the capital city since 1782, and they built a huge palace which you'll be seeing, and they built this temple complex to go alongside. So we've just been in to see one of the little temples, which are called Wats. And normally you'd have in a Wat you'd have like the living quarters of a monk apparently, but in these living quarters there are no monks, but there's tons of them around. Honestly, can't move for a monk. So we are going to walk around here and see all the different temples that are in this complex, the most famous of which you will see because it has an emerald Buddha, so we can't wait to see that. We don't understand exactly what we've walked into, but there seems to be a big lunch happening here. Just like loads of tents with like rice and food and curry. We don't know if it's free, but we might give it a go because we're hungry. So yeah, join the Thais.
What?
The Giorgio appearing. Yeah.
What?
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 There's like a big fat Buddha there. It's all gold.
Yeah,
it's
that's
huge.
So after my history lesson, that's what Giorgio's got to add.
It's a big fat Buddha.
So this bit, this Phra, has got a Buddhist statue in it, which was from 1156, and the king originally wanted to put it on display, and then as it was being brought over to Thailand, to Bangkok from Ayutthaya, which is about 75 kilometers away, it got very, very heavily damaged, and so the king wanted to melt it down and recast it, and he took that idea to the senior monks, and they said, hell no, mister, it's very, very disrespectful to our Buddha. So they had a whole ceremony and just put the Buddha inside and blessed him and did all the bits and pieces, and then erected this huge Phra. Not quite sure why, maybe just as a sign of ultimate respect to him. 41 meters high, and it's basically a burial chamber for an old Buddha statue that got a bit damaged in a 75-kilometer drive in the 1100s. So apparently we've been doing medicine all wrong. So the real cause of an abscess is the demon. Could be Q-maniac or Matuliyak Jaw Prey, or Kumankantha Yak, or Yakumarasi. So these bastards are the ones that cause abscesses. Let's go see what these... Oh no, maybe no, these ones are not bastards. These are the protectors. So these guys protect us against abscesses. And they're like, no. And then, where's the demons? Oh, yes. Sorry, I'm not a very good tour guide. There are some demons that should be inscribed somewhere, but I don't know where, which are the demons that cause the abscesses to come. So these guys are the good guys. They're protecting us, all the different types of Buddhas, protecting us from abscesses. So we can see that they use massage as a very important part of life here in Thailand, including healing people from illnesses. So you can even get treatments for smallpox as well if you need it, which is always handy. There's a lot about abscesses here. I don't know if that's like the main medical issue for Buddhist people, but not much else about anything else. So abscesses are a huge problem, as can be seen by all of these protected Buddhas who try and stop people from getting abscesses. So this is the old library where they used to hold all their medical textbooks and diagrams of how to do massages. And unfortunately, there was a huge fire, as you can see, with the remnants of the soot around the White Temple. Well, this is a bit of a Buddha. He is a huge golden statue. Look at that guy. He needed a very big bed, so he decided to just lie down and take up an entire temple just to lie here. So here are his feet. There's a very clever marketing ploy here. So they have all of these cups, where you can put an offering to Buddha, and you're meant to take your coins and put an offering in every single cup. So they're making a lot of data. And who are all of these cups going to feed? This guy. Give me all your money.
Are you from the UK?
I am, yeah. My mother-in-law is Italian. Very good.
Yes.
So, these are the walls of the Grand Palace. Pretty hot today. We're roasting in the sun, but these walls just go on, so they encapsulate the whole of the Grand Palace. And we've been trying to find a way in. Right now, it's about 12:30 in the afternoon. We haven't had our coffee yet or our breakfast, and we're struggling. Okay guys, we've just arrived inside the place where the Grand Palace is. So you enter in here and there's all these buildings around you, which is really incredible. And we're going to go see the Emerald Buddha, aren't we?
I mean, I wonder if there's going to be a big fat Buddha here as well.
We'll never know.
And if he's going to be green.
So the complex here was built in 1782, and it has the royal residence and the throne halls. So just an example of the absolutely incredible stuff that we're seeing here. As we walk closer to this building, you see the intricate, incredible detail of all of these hand-painted flowers, which are all the way through in a beautiful mosaic. It goes all the way up the building, and you see the same thing over here on this rot with these tiny little flowers, hand painted. And then if you look here, see this gold leaf with a mosaic going all the way around. This is what it looks like up close on that building. We weren't allowed to video in that building, but you can see it's absolutely incredibly breathtaking. We can't believe that we're seeing this. Another thing that we've seen a few times, these guys. There's these two statues guarding temples everywhere we go, and we don't really know what they're there for, but I'll try and find out and update you in a video. But they are scary looking guys. Oh, this one just looks a bit scared himself, so I don't know. So another example of incredible workmanship. I'll show you up close on this guy. So you see the intricate details here, absolutely amazing. And then you come and look at this building. This building is huge building, and that level of detail is present all the way around this incredible piece of architecture. Our breaths are taken. We literally can't believe it. And surprisingly, we looked it up. This is not a UNESCO World Heritage Site as far as we can ascertain. But it's insane. It's absolutely, you can't really see on video just how incredible it is, but we can't believe we're walking around seeing all this stuff. And every corner you turn, there's a new building. And there's a new gold leaf statue, and they're all doing different things, which, you know, we don't really know the significance, but yeah. Right, so here we got some mini versions of these little guys. Pretty intricate details again. Still haven't worked out what they are, but they clearly like to disco. Here we are on our boat. Being good tourists. The weather's calmed down a bit now, it's a bit more overcast, so you can see the sweat in my hair, but it's not so bad.
Yeah, where's the tickets?
There's Mum, and we're at the front because we're the cool kids.
I love
Minecraft.
Yeah, you see all the blocks missing. Yeah. That's what it's called.
This is what Georgia says is the Minecraft building, kids. We're in a sushi restaurant eating sushi off a conveyor belt. It's well good. Then you pay per plate that you've eaten. It sounded cheap until we realised how many plates we'd eaten.
And they're not the cheap.
So each plate is between 40 and 120 baht, which is the price of a street meal normally. So we've eaten like 25 street meals all in one day.
Yeah.
One meal. We're here in the middle of Chinatown. Not quite sure where these guys are going. It's a bit of a pile up at the intersection. Scene from Top Gear. These tiny little streets. This house, Swedes are free. And then we went to a tea house and we had traditional Chinese tea.
And now we're on the hunt for a tea set because we want to have one in the house.
Yes.
And make
we
tea
have
for
to buy
everybody.
tea. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll keep you updated, guys. I know you're on the edge of your seat.
Meanwhile, we decided to do something rather special.
Giorgio, tell us where we are. We came to a Michelin star sushi restaurant for Giorgio's birthday.
The next day, we took a flight down to the beach.
Getting on the boat to go to our hotel. Boat called a longtail boat. Giorgio and I have come to a Mai Tai fight.
Alright, let's jump off the track, guys. This is the one we can't come on, man. No more playing around, okay? Remember, guys, fighting for money, not fighting for lady, okay? You get win. Oh my Buddha. When we went on this road, you can see it. I can see it. Shooting. I can see it. Come on, man. Shut it. What a blue, come on. Oh, we. Oh, we. Oh, we. Oh, we. Blue. You are blue. Come on, man. Come on, man. They're going to say, oh, knee coming up. Knee from red. Knee from blue. Knee from red again. Knee from blue. Oh, my God. Oh, I protect him. Oh, shit. Oh, my Buddha.
Oh my God.
Come on, man. Thai boxing, okay, but this is Thai boxing, which is real fight, okay, come on, man. Not with the island Thai boxing, okay, like all in the 7.
but don't worry, I made sure they had a full medical checkover afterwards. Then Georgia and I decided to go on one last romantic trip.
Georgia and I were doing a private tour of various different islands around Fifi. We're on a long-tail boat with our driver at the back. And we're going to go see monkeys. So Georgia and I have landed on a place called Monkey Beach. And you can see why it's called Monkey Beach, because there's a lot of monkeys everywhere. Very tame as well. There's a mummy and her baby. Baby's just having some milk and chilling. Mum's long suffering eyes as the kids fight over her. So we've just gone snorkeling in Viking Cave. Now we're back on the boat. Sorry, it's a bit shaky on the boat. Georgia's very happy he went snorkeling. And wow. This swimming in this lagoon was like literal paradise.
Look at the color of the water over there, babe. It's so insane.
Stunning. I wish this video showed you just how stunning this place is. It's like our own little personal paradise. It's amazing. And we went snorkeling in the water. We saw loads of tropical fish. And then this stuff is like, you can see how clear it is, right? We can just walk on the bottom here. And then where we went snorkeling, it was way deeper. But yeah, we're really, really, really happy. Here we are, landed in another bay. See the fish just swimming around our boat like this. Absolutely amazing. Wow, look at that water.
Our time at the beach came to an end, so with some sadness, we said goodbye. But we weren't sad for long because we jetted off up north to Chiang Mai. In Chiang Mai, we met our tour guide called Tom.
They have both sides between this side for men, I mean from the monk, that side for female monk. Only one.
These monks, very deep in meditation. I was like, wow, they're so good, they're not even blinking. Then I realised they were made of wax. Here's Buddha, looking majestic. The monk.
Tom told us we needed some blessing from the monk.
This one they have the university for the monk, the major artist, the artist major, the monk painting. The monk make Buddha image, the monk painting, drawing picture. That's what they're learning here.
So the Buddha achieved enlightenment under the Bodhi tree. So in the monastery here, they have imported these trees from India to try and achieve enlightenment underneath them. So the monks come and meditate here in the tunnel to have peace and quiet. I mean, you could see why you'd want to meditate here. These tunnels are awesome. So our tour guide gave us bananas to feed these animals. And Monica and Dom were like, screw the animals, we're munching them. So they ate all this. What are they? What are they?
Deers.
Are they? Yeah. They're so small.
They are very tiny, yeah.
It's the army. Moving silently. Tons and tons and tons of them. On their own little motorway. This leaf?
Yes, what color is it?
It's green.
Very good. Well, joke's on you, think again. Because it is actually red.
What?
And this is how they paint the monk robes.
That's amazing.
I know. These one are happy.
They love this color. They love this color. Okay.
More nature. This mystical being in our own world. This is a pagoda. So when the Buddhist monks, they go into the forest to reach enlightenment. And when they're walking into the forest, they leave little stones behind them to mark their way. And when they come back and retrace their steps, they pick up the stones and then they make a little pile of the stones. And the pagoda is to signify that little pile of stones that they've made to reach on their path to reach enlightenment. Giorgio?
Yes.
Do you want to tell us what you learnt about the appearance of the Buddha?
So, first of all, like this is like a Thai style. So you can see from the hat represent like the wisdom. You see like what you see in paintings, there's like a big flame on top of that, but here they cannot do it. So they just put a spike. It doesn't have any hair. Like it's like a weird representation of it doesn't have any worries. Like and it has like this little things. And their eyes, they look down and so a sense of like introspection. So it never like he always looks towards himself. The ears are like a sign of like being mindful, like hearing things and learning and discern like the good
Making
things
your
and the
own
bad thing.
decisions about things, not just listening
And
to
what
other
about the
people's
position?
opinions.
At this point, Georgia's cultural lesson started to get a bit too complicated for me, so I'll fast forward.
And a cobra came on top of his head.
Anyway, you can see that I was clearly listening very well to Tom when he was telling us things. It's not always easy to be as clever as me and work stuff out, but pretty good. Okay, so now we're going to enter another market. There's markets everywhere in Thailand, and so far the only thing that I've bought is an Arsenal shirt. So, oh, excuse me. That's he's certainly not shirking on the rice rations. So at the moment it's the Festival of the Lanterns. So we're going to leave just before the lanterns.
Production is in full scale.
Yes.
They have until the 27th of this month to make 100,000, and then they're going to release them all at the same time. So you can see the monks making them as we speak.
So we offered Giorgio to go to a Michelin star restaurant this evening to have his birthday meal, and he decided that he wants to come to this street market instead for food that costs pennies, because loves Thai street food. Are you happy with the market, babe?
Oh, what?
Are you happy with the market?
Oh, look, it's exactly what I was expecting and I wanted. Very happy.
Yes. Because it's a really local market, everything's written in Thai. So then we have to just guess what things are. Most of the time we never know. Huge stash of boiled eggs here, which they chuck on top of like soups and stuff. What's this one?
It's pork knuckles.
Pork knuckles. That's what I thought too. So this is Giorgio's favourite kind of thing. Loads of fresh big shrimps and crabs and all sorts, and octopus here for him to munch. Let's go for a little tuk-tuk ride on our way to a very special date night.
Call it the quiz night special. That's what we call it. The quiz night special. What could it be? Who knows?
If you can guess right now where we're going, we'll give you 10 baht.
Yeah, and £5 pub credit.
Some very lovely looking ladies out tonight. Giorgio's found a new girlfriend. He's very happy.
Come on, are you ready for the special show?
Is an NHS hero here considering a new career? She's got it.
The next morning, we went back to being tourists.
Where do we go, Giorgio? We're going to the elephant. This is Giorgio's day that he's been waiting for this whole time.
Do you want to give him one? Give him a banana, baby.
You need to peel it.
No, they're very good. One more. Oh.
This is, you see his tiny little tusks. Is that
Oh,
a
yeah.
golden?
That's young male, I think, no? Because they never come out of the skin for the females.
Yes. Huge one.
Yeah. The big one. Very good, babe. Have another one. How does it feel?
Feel it?
Yeah.
But above your head, above your head. How many kilos of food do they eat every day?
Well, a lot. Like 200 to 400. And they drink 200 liters of water. Every time they do a big scoop with their nose, it's 5 liters. And they do it all the time.
This is an elephant sanctuary where they save elephants from all the cruel practices. So they take them from like the circus and being ridden and being used to fell trees and stuff.
And logging.
And logging.
Yeah.
And they bring them here and just feed them bananas and let people give them food and have baths with them in the mud.
But that sounds very good.
And a lady stays pregnant for 2 years and then they can't have another calf for 5 years after that because they need to feed the baby milk for 3 years and then look after them for another 2. So after 5 years they can have another one. So the lady can't have 11 children because it's not enough time.
No. How long would it take for an elephant to have 11 kids?
Well, 60 years, right? So when it opens its mouth, babe, I don't see the teeth.
What?
When it opens its mouth, I don't see
They're in the
teeth.
back. You see?
Yeah, but
You can see them for a brief moment. They're flat teeth.
yeah.
They're herbivore. Well, give him a banana then.
I have a banana.
Well,
though.
get a banana then.
Maybe I can eat one myself.
Oh, that's for the elephant, not for the martha.
So nice.
It's not for the humans.
I could eat.
Look at her. Look at her stealing food from the elephants. Give it to them.
Fine then, because I can't open it. Do you think they'll catch it if I throw it?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna go for the big mouth.
Very good. Don't fall into it. Don't fall into the mouth. Very good. Giorgio wants to take a souvenir home. Just a little elephant. Giorgio is literally in heaven. He just wants to live in Thailand in the jungle with the elephants. So elephants can't sweat like humans, so they can only release water through their eye, their tear glands, their eyes, and their toenails. So you can see this guy looks like he's crying, but actually it's just sweat.
Alright guys, you want to come there, you can come here, get this way. Come here. Oh, hamburger. You want to eat hamburger?
It's just itchy, they're just itchy.
Well, it just has a deep poop.
Yeah.
After saying bye to the elephants, we headed back to Chiang Mai.
So here's some Boy Scouts, and the very keen eye among you, will notice that they're wearing Gideon's shoes.
Later that evening, we went out in Chiang Mai and got a painting for our flat from this guy who paints all these amazing paintings. Then we watched a rather atrocious performance of Dust in the Wind. Then we headed to bed to get up early the next day.
So Tom has dragged us out of bed 4:30 this morning to see the sunrise. We've just walked up loads of steps to get to a really high temple. The sunrise better be worth it.
Then we had our final walk around the monastery before, sadly, later that day we'd be returning to Bangkok, where Giorgio and his parents would be leaving to go back to London. But wait, I'm sure you're asking yourself, well, what did Martha do then?